PBA Sabado Nights is now underway, coming to you live mula dito sa Antipolo City. 4-0 kagad nasa ating talaan. Zach Graham opened up the scoring and then Mike Cortez added another 2 points.
Another, this is a really good start for Air21. Really aggressive. 2 chances going to the baskets. Una kay Zach Graham, pangalawa kay Mike Cortez. That's what you gotta do. In rims like this in Antipolo na medyo matigas, you gotta go closer to the basket.
As Alex Malyari finally nakabutas para sa San Mig Coffee. Slight adjustments para sa magkabilang kapanan para sa kanilang mga starting lineups. Coach Timko now opting with Yancy De Ocampo. Last time around, si Rafi Ribis nagsimula dyan kasama sina Baroka, Blakely, Malyari, and Yap. Ito naman si Coach Franz Pumaren. Going with Mark Isip. Last time around si Vic Manuel. Ngayon si Isip makakasama ni Graham, Canaleta, Menor, and Cortez. Pati si Menor ay pinasok dyan. Ano nakaraan si Sharman. Nandiyan din para sa Air21. 6-2 na sa ating talaan. It is Air21. Up by 4 points. James Yap. Unang tagada niya kanina. Mintis. Ngayon step back long 2. Mintis pa rin against the shot clock.
Well, James right now is starting 0 for 2. And for me, if you're struggling from your shot, like James did last game, you need to find the shots that are really, you were really squared.
Binanggit ni James Yap, Coach Jolas, na nakaraan na first time niyang nakalaro nang wala siyang nararamdamang sakit sa kanyang likod. Talagang inihanda niya. Kaya baka daw sumobra gigil niya. How do you get rid of that? How do you correct that?
Well, he just needs to calm down a little bit. Kasi sa sobrang gigil mo nga, gusto mo atakihin, gusto mo tumira kagad. So kailangan mo nga tingnan, you need to read where the defense is playing you. Ano nangyari dito if he might eventually force a lot of shots because he needs to realize also Maguna, he will be, all his shots are going to be contested. But probably, kung hindi ka makapag 1-on-1, maybe you can use the screens well para malibre ka and then you can have an open shot.
As Zach Graham is picking up where he left off. 31 ginawa niya nung nakaraang matalo sila sa Global Port. Ngayon, meron na siyang 5 puntos. And he is taking it to the rack this time. Last time around, Coach Jolas, he shot decent from the 2-point region, 7 of 16. Ang problema niya, 1 of 7 from deep.
Yun ang problema. And you need to change your game. Dahil ito nga, it shows a lot of maturity for him. Maybe looking at his stats na hindi maganda yung shooting niya, then he needs to get closer to the basket, which what he's been doing right now.
Baroka has the leather, 6 to work with. Goes to the corner, Blakely flips it back out. Baroka for a long 2. Delivers the 2 points.
A good kick out by Blakely. Unselfish there, knowing that Baroka is wide open.
The shot clock was winding down. Baroka barely beating it. Cortez to easy. Babawi na long 2. Back irons it. Baroka chases it down. Blakely surveys the floor. Puts up a long one. Graham para sa rebound. Sumabit pa yung kanyang paa sa balikat na ito ni Malyari. Graham on the move. Canaleta asking for it. Nakapikan. Doon sa kanyang pasa. 3-on-2. Tumatakbo San Mig Coffee. Malyari lilipad. Sinausaw pa. Bago pinabanda.
Those are the times where you can take advantage of a fast break. San Mig Coffee is struggling with putting numbers on the board. So ito yung mga opportunities for them to get easy baskets.
Last time around, kontra sa Reno siya. 18 puntos lang ginawa ng San Mig Coffee after the first quarter of action. Cortez is pass thwarted. Menor saves it to the wrong man. Baroka on the move, out to Malyari. He's already got 4 points. He takes it strong, bounces it over to Baroka. Not expecting it though. Cortez gets it over to Graham. Zach barrels over Malyari. He gets his own miss and cleans up his own mess.
Well, you can see the difference of the game of Zach Graham, knowing na alam niya na siguro na pag mahit, you cannot make your baskets from the outside and go to the closer to the rim.
Panik na sa 5 ang abante rito ng Air21. Blakely facing up kontra kay Isip. Gustong gamitin ang kanyang katawan. And he will have to earn his points from the line after that foul.
And let's see how he starts his free throw shooting tonight.
Dahil natin nung nakaraan, binanggit na natin kanina ng opening. 13 free throw na mintis dito ni Marcus Blakely. He actually missed his first 11 attempts, Coach Jolas. Pero dito sa Antipolo, mukhang maganda.
That's a good start. And you know, sometimes free throw shooting is all about confidence because you can see his form. He doesn't have a bad form actually when you think about it. It's now once you start missing your free throws, it gets into your head.
Yung mechanics mo, baka iibahin mo no? Kahit pa paano. May istorbo yung pagtira mo. 11-8, baba na sa 3. Ang hinahabol dito ng San Mig Coffee. Cortez through an easy pick. He lines up a 3. Mike misses. De Ocampo para sa rebound. Malyari on the run. Canaleta right there. Keeping in step with him. Malyari, no fear. No basket nga lang to. Minor forward to Graham. He launches a 3. No good. James touches it over to Blakely. Ang bagong luma, itong San Mig Coffee wanting to settle things down for the Mixers. De Ocampo looking for Malyari on the backdoor cut. Medyo malamya lang yung kanyang pass. Ito na ang Air21. Nanakos na sila, papunta kay Isip. Natapikan nga lang ni Baroka. To the first time out of the contest. 11-8 ang nasa ating talaan. Air21 abante ng 3. 30-second timeout requested here by Coach Tim Cone. Ginawa ng full timeout daw. So magbabalik po kami after these reminders. At eto, no, si Marcus Blakely, as we take a look at what he did last time around, bukod doon sa mga mintis sa free throw, ang ganda naman ang all-around performance niya. He had a 20-20, Coach Jones.
Yun na nga, pero you have to talk about the efficiency dito kay Marcus Blakely, which he wasn't as efficient. Dahil yun na nga, ang baba ng free throw shooting niya, his field goal shooting was really bad. Pero I love the 19 free throws.
Yeah.
The question is, you got to convert those free throws. So, especially down the crucial moments in the game, and they lost by 4 points, and he missed 13 free throws. So you got to account for that, and I'm sure Tim Cone talked about that with him.
So yan ang titignan natin, ang pagbawi nga rin ito ni Marcus Blakely. As action will resume, just over 6.5 natitira sa ating opening quarter. Mike Cortez ang maglalabas ng bola. Oh, knockout play to Graham. Oh! Excellent execution on the part of Air21. No choice na si Blakely kung hindi mamigay ng foul.
There has to be a sort of communication there, knowing that Blakely, Graham is coming from the weak side to the other side, but he went backdoors. So dapat nag-uusap sila doon.
Alin lang itong si Malyari, kaya yung last line of defense namigay na lang ng foul. Graham took care of the first free throw. Gawin mo pang 2. 9 puntos na kagad para dito kay Zach Graham. Lamang pa siya sa buong team ng San Mig Coffee.
Wow, 9 out of the 13 points right now.
James missed his first 2 attempts. Minor looking to bother him. Gets it up to Blakely. Inararo. Ito si Canaleta. Gets the basket. Tutungo pa sa ating free throw line for a bonus.
That's a really good move by Blakely, and recognizing there's just single coverage, and it was KG Canaleta making a quick move, going to the basket. You know what's nice also about that move? He took off with 2 legs, because sometimes when you take off with 2 legs, you can make a decision whether to drop fake or to make a pass.
13-11 is the score. San Mig Coffee now within 2. Blakely now with a total of 5 points. Sharma pumasok na sa laro. Si Canaleta napituan ng offensive foul. Second personal yan para kay Nino.
Yeah, that's going to be crucial for Nino, and a needless foul dahil si Nino was one of the bright spots. He's going to be called for a flagrant foul on that, and that's going to be his third.
So Canaleta picks up his third personal foul. After that 19.8 rebound performance, samahan mo pa ng 3 shot blocks last time around. Maaga siya magpapahinga dito, papalitan ni JR Sena.
That's just so disappointing for KG. You know right now, as you see here, he's gonna stick his leg. That's a dangerous play when you think about it.
Swerte nga siya na hindi flagrant katulad na akala natin. Joe Devans pumasok na rin para dito sa San Mig Coffee. And Teta will have to cool the seals on the bench. Here comes Baroka. Inside to Blakely. Puts it up. Nakuha. Lucky bounce.
Much better game by Marcus Blakely right now. Really, really good start.
Tabla na ang ating labanan sa kauna-una ang pagkakataon. This after Air21 led by as much as 7 points. Pero si Sharma, pinabanda yung kanyang tira sa kabilang dulo. Blakely against Sharma. Takes the contact. Gets the basket. May kasama pa ng foul.
I'm sure he watched a lot of video last game, yung game nila. And now he's trying to correct his mistakes. As you see here, and he went up against 3 guys, but when you see it, he actually attacked the gap and made a 3-point play.
15 all is the score. Di nga lang nakompleto yung 3-point play. Graham couldn't get rid of Malyari. Cortez on his left. Minor on his right. Graham elects to shoot. Change shot, taps it over. Kinaka sa outside na nga lang din. Etong si Joe Devance. As PJ Simon enters the game for the first time, pinagpahinga si Mark Baroka. Graham against 2, looking for Sharma. Inayang siya sa pagkakataon yun.
Good idea. He was wide open for an instant, pero ang hirap ng pasa na yun.
Malyari now manning the point para dito sa San Mig. Yap tracking on the baseline. Now he pops out top of the key. PJ Simon naman ang kumikilos. Blakely asking for it. Handoff pabalik kay Yap. San Mig looking to get James going. They only have 4 to shoot. James in the lane. Feeding Blakely for the jam.
Smart move by James. I thought he was going straight to the basket, but he was played really well by Minor. Pinasa niya dun kay Blakely for a dunk.
Nabol na rin ni Blakely yung production dito ni Graham. Now with 9 points. Graham gets it to Sharma. Looking for Cortez. Sharma na naman from the elbow. How about Carlos Sharma? Looks like na-rejuvenate siya sa pagbalik niya kay Coach Franz Pumare.
You have to consider also the comfort level para sa mga players na to. And it goes the same with Mike Cortez. And that was a really, really nice pocket pass by Mike Cortez to Sharma.
James misses. Sharma had some words for Joe Devance after that rebound. Cortez with the leather. Bibigay kay Sena. The floater. No. Rebound battle na po ito sa ball. PJ puts it up. Oh! Everything but the shot there. Not getting him on the play.
Oh my, he's all out tonight.
19-17, San Mig abante na ng 2. 3.5 minuto na lang natitira sa ating opening quarter. Cortez gets it over to Sharma. Another perimeter jumper, air ball. Graham is there. He is clipped by Malyari. As we take another look at this replay first, Yap to Blakely. As we see nga, ipapanggitin sana natin, Alain Maligsi making his way to the scorer's table to his left. And will be on the floor officially for the first time at San Mig Coffee.
A trade that was talked about a lot recently because it came from nowhere. Itong si Maliksi, and we all know that si Maliksi is one of the players na inaasahan nila sa Barakubul, and then all of a sudden he's going to San Mig Coffee, who we think and everybody thinks that's already loaded with talent.
How do you like this trade para sa San Mig Coffee? And second question ko dyan, how about for Maliksi? Nabanggit mo nga, main man na sana siya dun sa Barakubul, and reports have it na in the preseason he was scoring in the 30s, Coach Jonas.
Correct, and you have to think about the problems of San Mig Coffee right now, which is putting numbers on the board. So, ang hina ng production nila, siguro with the addition of Maliksi, magkakaroon sila ng additional threat, additional scorer. And your second question for Maliksi is, how is this going to be for his career? This is going to be good for his career. He will be under Tim Cone, who is para sa akin, one of the best, if not the best coaches in terms of teaching and in terms of just nurturing players.
Talagang matinding pick-up to para sa kampanya. San Mig Coffee as Devance misses. Without really losing much, is it safe to say that they didn't lose much dahil si Pakana hindi naman ginagamit? Kasi Wesley Gonzalez has 3-pointers finally buried by James Yap. Si Wesley Gonzalez was actually on the reserve list do sa first game nila.
Yeah, that's why there was a lot of talk about that because they said it was an unfair trade. A primetime player who is really a lot of upside and being traded for 2 players who were not really part of, hindi na masyado ginagamit.
Of course, yung trade na yan, sinamahan pa ng second round pick for 2017. A minute and 56 remaining sa ating opening quarter. Tuloy-tuloy ang ating kwentuhan sa PBA Sabado nights na to pagkatapos ng timeout na to. I sit corrected here, hindi pala si James Yap yung naka-dress coach Jolas habang nagkikwentuhan tayo. Alain Maliksi has delivered his first basket as a San Mig Coffee mixer before we headed into that last time out.
Sorry, the reception was pretty much the same. Yung nakashoot, kung si James yung nakashoot o si Maliksi, parang yung reception was the same. Si Maliksi pala yung nakashoot. And we're talking about the lacking of firepower para dito sa San Mig Coffee. And there you go, that's your answer.
Alain Maliksi, immediately, wala pa isang minuto naglalaro, nakapag-deliver na kagad ng 3 puntos, forcing Air21 into that timeout. Wala na pong 2 minuto natitira sa ating opening frame. We touched on it kanina, Coach Jolas, 9 games lang per team dito sa ating opening or sa ating elimination round. Only the top 8 will make the next round and yung top 4, more importantly, will have a twice to beat advantage kontra dun sa 5, 6, 7, 8.
When you think about it also, yung top 4 na yun yung twice to beat is not really an advantage dahil alam mo naman lahat ng mga teams sa PBA ngayon, they're all capable of beating each other. Whether you're number 10 or number 1 sa ranking, pwede ka pa rin talunin. So it's not really that of an advantage.
22-19 is the score. San Mig up by 3 points. Arboleda over to attacking Baroka. Lalabas kay Manuel yung bola. Big Manuel, what a spin! All board nga lang. Pero tignan mo naman yung Graham from out of nowhere. Hihingi ng foul, tatakbo na. Etong mga naka-asul. Devance on the move. Attacking Sena, kicks it out. PJ, thinking 3, drives closer. Naipit pa rin ni Graham. Haba pa naman na shot clock, 7 na segundos pa. Baroka bounces to Devance. JDV, hindi makawala dito kay Manuel. Mabiling. Sinalo niya yung sarili niyang tira.
You can't do that. But it was played really well by Sena defending Joe Devance, and Joe not having a lot of lift on that shot.
Coach Franz Pumaren, nandun na sa shaded lane. Mawawarning ang tuloy siya dito. What was Coach Franz
I think the previous play on Zach Graham where he was hit from behind, his shot was blocked, pero hindi naman na yung ulo niya.
Natabitan daw, namingi pa rin sila ng foul as Graham gets it over to Sena. JR, huli ka! Rivas with a big block. Devance pushes it over to Baroka na nakita si Simon.
What a find by Baroka. And knowing that Jun Simon was right open on the left side. And Simon not disappointing Baroka right there.
40 seconds na titira sa ating opening quarter. Graham may tangan ng bola. Maliksi on him. Now it's Rivas. Graham looking for his big man. Vic Manuel delivers the goods.
The only guy who was wide open there was Vic Manuel, and Graham was able to find him.
Switch sa kanya. Ito si Manuel. He should have the speed on him. PJ gustong sukatin. Nalipat pa sa kanya itong si Sena. PJ is bothered. Want to shoot. Gotta put it up. Hindi na malaya. Nanabuto na sila ng 24.
You know, what a stand there for Air21. Switching everything. Ang problema dito is you already know that you have a mismatch there para kay Jun Simon, but he was just so undecided what to do.
Last shot time para sa Air21. Maagang tinira ni Arboleda. Pagkakataon ni Devance with a Hail Mary. Diretso into the front row. But at the end of the first 12 minutes of action, etong San Mig Coffee, after trailing by as much as 7, lumamang bigla by 4 points. 25-21 is the score. Marcus Blakely ang nanguna para dito sa San Mig Coffee. He did it from everywhere. His hustle was all over the place. Aatake, pero si Graham di rin naman gaanong magpapahuli. Kaya 4 na puntos lang inahabol ng Air 21. si Coach Jojo Lastimosa. San Mig Coffee, after a somewhat slow start, gathering themselves, bigla na lang sila in control dito.
Akala mo may iiwanan na kagad sila ng Air21. Umpisa pa lang Air21 making the first 2 baskets. Pero again, you know, when you see Marcus Blakely asserting his might in this game, and he was 5 of 7 on that quarter, and you kind of parang makikita mo na kung anong kailangan ng San Mig Coffee dito sa game na to.
Blakely, part of the starting unit para sa ating second quarter, kasama si Rivas, Simon, Baroka, and Maliksi. Graham naman buries his own version of 3. Makakasama si Arboleda, Manuel, Custodio, at etong si Sena. Maliksi against paring Winnie. Arboleda caught reaching in from behind.
And another problem for Maliksi dito sa San Mig Coffee is how is he gonna get into the system, into the groove dito sa triangle, because it's more of a timing kasi.
Isang araw pa lang nakakapag-ensayo, no? Ito si Aline Maliksi para dito sa San Mig Coffee.
Nag-cramming na lang sa siguro. They're just gonna stay a lot of basic triangles siguro, a lot of post-up move, pick and roll, mga ganun na lang. Not the real triangle na alam ng San Mig Coffee.
DJ Simon couldn't bail them out sa magkakataong yun. Shot clock was about to run out. Arboleda, sinusukat si Maliksi, nakakangan. Nakapik ni Rivas, palabas ang bola.
So one thing I learned though about the triangle, Magu, is that the less you know of the options ng triangle, the better for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, kasi pag once natutunan mo lahat ng options, then you start thinking about the offense. Doon ka mag-struggle. So now, he will be fine for the next couple of weeks.
So ang sikreto sa triangle, huwag intindihin.
Sa umpisa, honestly, yes.
Umpisa.
No, hindi ka mag-iisip sa offense, about the offense.
Do not overthink it.
Yeah, do not overthink it. So ang problema, pag binigyan na lahat ng mga options, then you start thinking, where do you go, where to react. So that's not going to be a natural tendency for players na nag-iisip. So yun yung magiging struggle ni Maliksi once he knows all the options.
Rivas kontra dito kay Sena. Gets it out to Maliksi. Pull-up jumper. Alain delivers. 5 points already para dito kay Alain Maliksi. Foul whistled on Blakely. As Balacuña checks in for the first time, magpapahinga na ito si Maliksi. Balacuña had a good outing for himself last time around, Coach Jolas. 7 points in 14 minutes of action para dito kay Acuña. He actually shot 3 of 4 from the field.
Yeah, I saw a couple of moves, and as we see Blakely here, and those were the rare times when we talking about Acuña, yun na nga, ang mangyari sa kanya dito, pagpasok ni Maliksi, how is his playing time going to be?
Acuña nga ay nadagdag sa active lineup in lieu of Wesley Gonzalez in that opening game as Graham gets the 2 points right back. Pero ito si Blakely, really igniting the fire from under San Mig, Coach Jolas.
And he needs to, because alam naman natin na as an import, ang dami na inaasahan sa inyo, not only scoring efficiently, but the rebounding, the defense, the passing, and everything, all the intangibles kailangan dali mo sa table.
As we take another look at that rousing fast break brought to us by Browser 135 by Kawasaki. Browse the writer in you. Dapat nakakawasaki tayo papalik dito kanina, Coach Jolas eh.
Yun na nga, ang daming sasakyan sa
Ginagawa yung sumulong highway.
Hindi ka makasingit.
Pwede ba humiram lang muna ng Kawasaki Rouser? Bitawan ni Minor yung pasa na yun.
You know, sometimes just as good as Zach Graham is, na ikaw yung teammate niya, minsan hindi ka na nag-iisip ng papasahan na, nung papasahan ka, hindi ka ready.
Nagugulat ka pa
Yes.
Pero right now, we showed you the numbers earlier, yung Air21. When they got beat by Global Port at their own game, San Mig Coffee trying to do the same 10 points off turnovers na at may 7 fast break points na dito San Mig Coffee. Is Air21 in that big trouble kahit 1-point game lang to?
Yeah, and you know na, but we're seeing two teams na gusto talaga manalo sa game na to. They want to do whatever they want to they want in this game para lang wag sila maging 0-2 dito sa conference na to.
Lalim na hukay kagad, ano? Pagka na 0-2 ka.
Pag na 0-2 ka, pupunta ka sa next game mo, all the more na kailangan ka manalo. So, paano nang pasigip ng pasigip yung yung season mo.
Yung pressure, grabe magbe-build up, ano? As Custodio got a hold of that leather. Menor, binalik kay Custodio bola. Manuel will offer the pick. Ayaw gamitin ni Bonbon. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer. No. Blakely para sa rebound. James Yap nagbalik na. Blakely, hand off to James. Step back three. Matalas, Cortez over to Manuel on the run. The muscle man takes it to the rack for the 2 points. Lamang na naman ang Air21. Blakely babawi. Stretching for the finger roll. May kasama pang foul.
What a sequence. Fast break sa kabilang side. San Mig Coffee hindi na nagatayan mag-set up, and seeing Blakely on the open court, one of the things that he does really well is go to the open court and get to the basket.
May mindset yan. Itong San Mig Coffee taking every point as easy as they can. Air21 will need some adjustments bago matapos itong first half natin. Graham kontra Acuna. Double team ng ilaw. Itong si Blakely. Graham step back jumper. Blakely with a rebound. 3-on-2. Blakely shovels it to Marcelli. Overshoots the mark, pero kaya naman pala meron kasing foul.
Akala ko wala tawag yun. And looking at the sidelines of San Mig Coffee, tinitingnan ko si Coach Tim. I haven't seen Tim Cohn so engaged at the sideline in this early, part of the conference. Second game pala ng elimination, kung nakikita mo siya, gusto niya ng manalo. I don't know. Maybe pressure para sa kanila na we do well in this conference.
Tandaan natin, nung nakaraang edition itong Governor's Cup, umabot ng finals. Itong San Mig Coffee, then known as BMEG, natalo nga lang sila sa rain or shine. Kaya ito si Blakely actually is a man on a mission, Coach Douglas.
And as an import, kung nag-finals ka tapos natalo ka, and then you want to come back and try to atone that.
Yung ganyang ugali ng import, lalo na yung mga nagbabalik, ikaw may nakasama ka matagal dyan. In a guy, one of the best we've ever had, Sean Chambers, pag nagbabalik, iba yung character formation niya.
Yes, and you know what? It's not the same for imports. We have imports in the past na kagaya ni Sean na bumalik dito na ang daming beses. Si Bobby Parks for a while, balik dito, maganda yung pinakita.
Coach Norman hindi na umalis eh.
Coach Norman din. But we have seen imports come back here after winning a championship not do well. So I remember yung isang import namin from Miami, Ohio, si Devin Davis, champion kami. Bumalik siya, hindi na ganun kaganda yung nilaro niya.
Medyo medics.
Parang ganun na. So I don't know, siguro pag hindi ka muna manalo sa una tapos bumalik ka, siguro mas ganado ka pa na manalo.
Kita mo naman talagang kayot marino itong si Marcus Blakely in his first 2 games or game and a half at least. As Val Acuna gets himself on the board with that first free throw. Acuna rattles home the second. Good enough for a 4-point lead. That is San Mig Coffee. Isa sa mga kinakatakutan ng San Mig Coffee, kakwentuhan natin si Assistant Coach Richard Del Rosario the other day. Itong si Zach Graham, alalang-alala niya na last year 45 puntos ko yata ang binuhos na ito ni Graham sa kanila. So far, ang ganda ng simula ni Graham, pero late in the first quarter and in the early goings of the second quarter, medyo na-check nila.
Yes, pero nakikita mo maganda yung umpisa niya. Pero may mga players din na ganun talaga mag-uwi na komportable sa mga particular team. Ang ganda na nilalaro nila.
Missed dunk! Pero dito kay Graham is cleaned up by Rivas. Ni Blakely is cleaned up by Rivas. Lahat nagulat na nagpintis eh.
Parang alang-alang yung talo ni Blakely, parang ang layo niya para i-dunk yung bola na yung dalawang kamay. Buti na lang nandun si Rivas.
Cortez in traffic, finding it. Tapahin namin kay Rivas. Magyari saves it. Kaso natapak na doon sa sideline.
Third block for Rafi Rivas. Now we're seeing the defense para dito sa San Mig Coffee.
Nararamdaman niya talaga yung haba ng kanyang mga galamay dito sa loob ng Inares Center. As Graham gets it over to Cortez. Mike Cortez, 1 of 4 shooting lang noong nakaraan. Gets it over to Graham. Medyo passive pa rin ba si Mike hanggang sa gabing ito?
Yes, I think he's trying to set up his teammates first, which is really good. As you see, Joe Devon's getting the putback there, but then si Mike kasi, he's not your typical point guard. He's a combo guard, he's a scoring guard, and you need for him to do both.
As Ritualo misses on the 3, pumasok na pala itong si Renman. At yun nga ang hinahabol ng Uber Republic, ano? As Acuña lines it up. And San Mig Coffee has now built the largest lead of the contest, 9 puntos, 43-34, threatening to break this game wide open. As we take another look at that booming triple from Val Acuña. Timeout muna para sa Air21. After going 5 of 18 from deep last Wednesday at the Mo Arena, Indoor lost to Rain or Shine. Etong San Mig Coffee, Coach Jolas, mukhang maganda ang pagkakalinis ng kanilang mga bariles.
I'm sure they watch a lot of videos ng game na yun, dissected everything, kung ano yung mga areas na dapat kung saan nila inatake, and maybe going into a personal siguro because everything starts with your input.
Etong San Mig Coffee now shooting 3 of 4 from that 3-point line. Yung nabanggit mo nga, no? Everybody's hitting a 3 except
except Papa James. Well, he's gotta stay patient. You know, his shots will fall eventually, and you know nga, siya na nagsabi nun.
we hear that all the time, but it is definitely easier said than done. You've been through so many battles. Nagkaroon ka ba ng ganyang klaseng medyo slump, a couple of games, maybe 3? Paano mo ginising sarili mo?
Yeah, I've been in through that, a lot of situations like that, Magu, and sometimes the more you think about your struggles, the more you struggle. Yun ang problema dun. But you just gotta let the game come into you, and I think most importantly, I think you need to take the shots that are really your shots, na hindi mo pinipersa yung mga tira mo.
Within the flow of the offense, ano? As San Mig is now left with just 2 to shoot. Blakely fading away. Couldn't dial it in. Isip tracks it down. Cortez on the move. The Uber Republic looking for his aggression, pero pitbull pa rin niya papunta kay Graham yung bola. Isip with a 17-footer. That's good. Back-to-back hits are 4 consecutive points by Air21 forces Coach Tim Cone into a timeout. 30 ba o buo? As this San Mig lead is now down to 5.
And going back to how you wanna when you
back inside the Inares Center in Antipolo City, San Mig Coffee gets it across the timeline. Napaba sa 5 ang abante na itong mga magkakape. Jolas, we were talking about earlier about James Yap and his struggles.
Yeah, sometimes as a coach, minsan kailangan mong gawa ng paraan yun. Set up mo siya, tawagan mo siya ng play, and then sometimes yung mga fast break na mga ganun na all alone ka, yun yung mga kailangan mo minsan para maumpisahan mo lang yung scoring mo. And sometimes even free throw shooting will start you from your struggle.
Parang yung ginawa ni Jimmy Alapag kay Gary David, ano? Nung PBA siya, talaga may hangover pa tayong lahat.
Pero na-miss ko yung buong tournament na yan.
Wala ako nun.
So, nababalita ko lang.
Coach Tim Cone can't be happy coming off their own timeout. Aba, desperation heave na ang nakuha nila. Hindi pa pumasok.
That's the shot that they needed.
Pero itong Air21 now back in the thick of things. 6-0 run. James over to Blakely. On that baseline, Blakely up, and out. Blakely pa rin para sa rebound. Maliksi lines it up. No. Graham para sa board.
And you gotta credit si Coach Franz dito of changing the defense up.
Graham nang gigil. Gusto kagad itabla ang ating labanan. That stop and pop. Blakely against 3. Gets it out to Devons. Taken away by Graham. Chased down by Maliksi. Maliksi is whistled for the unsportsmanlike foul.
No, I don't think it's a flagrant foul. He went for the ball. Although it was kind of medyo mabigat na hataw.
I-review naman ang ating referees to. Yun, may hangover nga ako. Unsportsmanlike foul. Flagrant foul pala.
Iba yung tawag dito sa atin.
Na hangover ng FIBA. Take another look at that. He was going for the ball.
Yeah, he was going for the ball. I think that should be the main objective if you want to call a flagrant foul. Was he going for the ball or not?
The officials right in front of us reviewing that last piece of action. Etong Air21, hanging around with San Mig Coffee. Tandaan natin, yung Nino Cañaleta, first quarter pa lang napaupo na matagal because of 3 personal fouls.
Yun na nga, and then yun yung magandang news doon na kahit na wala si KG, humahabol pa sila kahit konti. And alam naman natin na kailangan din nila si Nino dito because Nino opens up the game for Air21 dahil doon sa outside shooting na. Para sa akin, I think he's one of the more difficult players to match up with dito sa ano natin.
Haba din kasi, no?
And he's very similar to kind of Dirk Nowitzki na alam mo nang malaki pero naglalaro sa labas. If you put a small guy on him, popostihan niya. Pag bibigyan mo naman ng malaking player na babantay sa kanya, titirahan ka naman sa labas.
19 points, 8 rebounds ang contribution ni Canaleta last time around. Oh, and it's a flagrant foul, penalty 1 on Alain Maliksi.
Wow, that's surprising. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Maliksi will have to sit for the next 3 minutes. Is it because naiwas yung bola? Or yung tulak sa likod yun?
I don't know. Maybe just because of the force of his of the reach-in. More than anything, it was just the force of the reach-in. Medyo malakas nga lang, pero he was going for the ball.
So pagkakataon ng Air21, mabawi ang kalamangan on this offensive. 2 shots plus ball possession. Ay, pasok na ni Graham yung kanyang unang tira. Mintis ka lang yung pangalawa. But Air21 will keep possession here with 3:23 remaining in this first half. Cortez Betangan gets it over to Sena. Sena looking for Cortez once again. Baroka ayaw lubayan itong si Gulkat. They go to Isip. Cortez has 8 to work with. Who's going to take that shot? May offensive foul na nakita dito kay Isip. Third personal para dito kay Isip. Kaya naman papalitan kagad siya ni Vic Manuel. Leo Campo nagbalik na rin para naman dito kay Devance as Blakely is being harassed. Kasama ni Deo Campo at Blakely itong sina Malyari, Baroka, Enyap. Binabantayan ni na Minor, Manuel, Cortez, Graham, and Sena. James thinking 3. Ibigay kay Malyari. Pasa niya. Anticipated ni Cortez. Air21 pushing it. Big Manuel. Almost recovers his block. J.R. Sena is there to clean it up.
Sayang yung hustle ni Blakely doon on that block. But Sena was trailing on that play and getting the offensive rebound and putting it back with a foul.
Prestone defensive stop of the game yan. Brought to you by Prestone Brake Fluid for superior braking action and safety. Sigurado, nasa mabuti kang kamay.
We have to go back with what Coach Franz is doing in this juncture of the game. Binibigyan ng semi-trap itong San Mig Coffee. Tapos pagbalik nila sa front court, susona sila ng konti. Di na naiintindihan ng San Mig Coffee kung anong defense ang tinatakbo ni Coach Franz.
This is now a 10-0 run para dito sa Air21. They were down 9 points, 43-34 kani-kanina lamang. Ba sila na nakahuling 10 puntos, nasa kanila pa ulit ang bola. Just under 2.5 remaining in the second quarter. Cortez surveys, looking for Graham on that baseline. Graham pops out, nakadikit pa rin ito si Malyari. Cortez for 3, no good. Blakely with a rebound, kinablot from behind neto ni Sena.
And how are you gonna call that? So it's sort of a breakaway.
Na, meron namang defender doon, pero no play on the ball.
Yeah, no play on the ball.
Kinablot lang yung jersey. At yun yung kinagagalit na San Mig. Kung kanina, flagrant foul daw si Maliksi, dapat ito rin. Kinablot lang sa bewang.
Yeah, that's an illegal move.
It wasn't a breakaway dahil nandito si Cortez, pero there was absolutely no play on the ball.
Yeah. And ang maganda dito sa Air21, he misses free throw pa.
Ako, mintis pa pareho para dito.
That looked like a defensive stop.
Blakely though gets it right back. PJ lines it up. Yung moment of hesitation na yun.
Yeah.
Nawala yung rhythm sa tira na yun.
He's got to get a better shot than that. And he could have gone straight to the basket. It was a 3-on-2 situation.
Nagmamadali ang San Mig Coffee. PJ leans in. No. Graham finally clears para sa Air21. Dalawa kasama niya. Pupunta siya kay Sena. Side step. Beauty. Oh. One too many steps para dito kay Jaya. Coach Jolas, etong si
Marcus
Blakely, after hitting his first 3 free throws, is now 7 of 13 from that free throw line.
Oh, well, he's just going back to his average. Which is somewhere around 33%.
Aray. James for 3. Ayaw pa rin.
Good line.
Almost there. Cortez in traffic, looking for Sena. Lalabas ang bola in favor of San Mig. Eh si James, tingnan mo, hindi siya makapaniwala na nagmintis pa yung huli niya.
Yun na, umiling siya na nakita ng tira niya because that felt good. Nakita ko na, ang ganda ng forma niya. He was on balance. And it was a good line. Tinamaan lang yung back rim.
Baroka attacking quickly. Tinagaan ni Cortez. O si Sena ba mapipituan?
I'm telling you right now, sinabihan niya sa Air21, if Blakely is inside, you should not give him an open lane to the basket. Make him get his points from the free throw line.
Until he hurts you with his free throws, ano? Tagain nila ng tagain as he completes that first. Speaking of tagaan, paring Winnie Arboleta pumasok.
Biglang pumasok tapos may kasamang balbasarado pa.
Yan. Pag si paring Winnie tumaga sa'yo, tinabot ka, may taga kang lalabas sa braso eh.
Mabigat talaga yung kamay nito si Winnie. Lahat ng parte ng katawan ni Winnie mabigat. Naging teammate niya nung rookie season niya.
Siguro tuwang-tuwa ka nang naka-teammate mo siya, no? At least hindi ka kalaban. O sa ensayo, ganun din.
Hindi ako nataga.
Sa ensayo, hindi naman ganun. Nice lang. Oh, Graham trying to go backdoor, kaso pasa ni Manuel. Nakuha ng San Mig. Baroka though, loses it to Manuel. Here comes Custodio on a 4-on-1. Graham with sky. Tomahawk is good.
Wow.
21 has seized control. 21 puntos para dito kay Graham. 46-44.
And we see here the finish of Graham. And right now, Coach Tim is so pissed right there at the sideline.
So with 55 seconds remaining sa ating first half, itong Air21, abante by 2 points at gone on a 12-1 run to take the lead away from San Mig Coffee. As we take a look at yung naging performance ni James last time around last Wednesday, 0 for 4 from deep, 1 for 10 from the field, 8 puntos siya. Yung 6 dyan sa free throw line kinuha. Same story so far here in the first half.
Ang masama doon, wala pang free throw sa James Up ngayon. Sometimes if you're struggling from your shot, you go to the basket, get fouled, and get to the free throw line, hoping that that will start you off. Pero sa ngayon si James Up, he's not really attacking the basket.
Tignan natin kung maipapagpag niya yung kanyang gigil after already shooting 0 for 5. Lester Alvarez, ipinasok na ni Coach Tim, malamig off the bench. Almost lost it. 8-second violation na ipito sa kanila. He does lose it.
Wow, what a spark dito kay Lester Alvarez. Coming from the timeout, pinasok ni Coach Tim, and positive things happen when you have a guy who's hustling.
30-second timeout requested by Coach Franz Pumaran, and Air21 is getting this done without their local leading scorer in Nino Cañaleta. Grabing run to, Coach Jolas.
Yun na nga eh. We have to go back to give credit to the coaching staff. Coach Franz dito sa ginawa nila na they were down 10 points, and then they started on that zone press, and then going to a zone, and all of a sudden they made a 10-0 run because San Mig Coffee didn't know what they were playing. I know that it's a zone, pero you cannot execute in that kind of situation and di mo alam kung ano talaga yung tinatakbo nila.
As we take a look at Commissioner's Row, our good Commissioner Attorney Chito Salud, Boss Willie Marshall, and Ma'am Shena Olaso in attendance para sa PBA Sabado Nights dito sa Antipolo City. Mapanood live, of course, over IBC 13. Custodio may tangan ng bola. Hinaharap nila ito si Graham. Graham puts it on the floor. Trying to squeeze through James and Yancy. Bulagta siya doon. Mukhang nabewang siya. Ito ni Yancy. Napalakan.
Yun yung mga foul na gusto mo, na alam mo na maramdaman ng player na binigyan mo ng foul.
Yan, oh. Sapul na sapul. Talagang yan si De Ocampo. Meron slight movement just before the contact. Okay na sana no? Kaso to the left.
Yeah, medyo he leaned to his left dito si Yancy. Pag nakita mo naman, di mo na makatinag eh.
Mintis nga lang yung unang free throw para dito kay Graham as Rafi Rivas checks back in para kay Yancy. Coach Tim still looking for that right combination. He started with Rivas, wala masyado nakuha. Si Yancy yung maganda nilaro. This time, si Yancy nagsimula. Pero si Rivas yung magagandang depensa pinapakita.
And Tim still looking for consistency from his number 5 players.
Blakely surveys the floor, gets it out to Simon. PJ has 5 to work with. Gets away from Alvarez. Simon gets this. That brings San Mig within 1. Pwedeng lumasyat dito ang Air21 to end this first half. They weave it over papunta kay Graham. 8 seconds na titira sa ating first half. Graham against Yap. A series of crossovers. The pull-up jumper is good. 3 seconds na titira.
Excellent defense by James.
Blakely from deep. They've taken 1 or 2 more dribbles.
Yeah, but the defense of James, you can complain about that shot. You know, he had multiple moves prior to that shot of his. Wala ka nang magagawa dun.
49-46 na nasa ating talaan matapos ang unang 24 na minuto ng aksyon. Ang Air21 after trailing by as much as 9 is now leading by 3 points. Back for more of your PBA Sabado nights dito lang sa IBC 13. Mag-umar dyan, kasama pa rin natin ang nag-iisang katotohanan kulang sa brake fluid na sira busina, the truth, Coach Jojo Lastimos. Biro lang, Coach.
Okay lang.
Silipin na muna natin yung mga numbers from that first half of action, Coach Jolas.
Well, we see the numbers here. Mas maganda yung field goal ng Air21 na 48%. That's really high dito sa physicality ng game natin. Ang hirap sumut sa PBA ngayon. And that's really high. And then, ang 3-point field goals lang nila ng Air21 is 1 of 10, which is not really good. Pero pagdating naman dun sa kabilang side, well, right now, 42% is okay. And 3 of 9 from the 3-point line is kind of okay. Ang difference dito right now is free throw shooting.
Yeah.
So how Blakely is going to shoot his free throws, because he's going to be shooting more of the free throws para dito sa San Mig Coffee. And they're 9 of 17.
Binanggit mo na kada pasok ni Blakely, kinakaldag lang siya.
Well, ako gagawin ko rin sa ganun tuwing papasok yun dahil alam natin nag-struggle sa free throw line, and now they're 9 of 17. That's a little over 50%.
The live wire doing what he does best, providing the energy, providing the explosiveness para dito sa San Mig Coffee. Pero Zach Graham, scoring machine lang talaga to, no? Grabe lang.
Ay, grabe yung energy na. And you know, you talk about scoring, nasabi mo, ang dali niya. No, ang hirap score. You go to the basket, you have your jump shot, and then sometimes you have to do multiple moves to get to the basket. It takes a lot of energy to go to the basket.
How about the other thing you mentioned back in the first half as the third quarter is now underway, Coach Jolas? Yung trap in the backcourt, how do you think San Mig will deal with it here in the second half?
Well, it's not really a trap, Magu, in a sense that tinatrap talaga nila yung ball. Sometimes it's an opportunity trap, but it's more of kind of delaying their offense para maka-execute sila, and it has caused a lot of problems para sa San Mig Coffee.
At least for the San Mig faithful, yung opening drive ng Air21, inapigilan nila. Pero on offense, they look for their open man. Look at that scoop from Alex Malyari.
That's a nice stretch by Alex Malyari going to his strong side, which is the left side.
Kasama ni Malyari sa extra Devans. Blakely, Yap, and Baroka. Stick back attempt ni Manuel Mintis. Kasama niya si Namino, Canaleta, Cortez, and Graham. Oh, Graham, the last line there. Not giving up on the play. Graham zigzagging his way to a fancy pass. Oh, wow. Everyone go!
But San Mig Coffee is not happy because it looked like it was a legit goaltending para dito sa Air21.
Could have been a 4-point swing, ano? Kung sakasakali, pero Air21 leads by 3 once again. Blakely looking for Baroka. Devans nakasil na kay Canaleta. Lucky to not get called for a 3-second violation. Blakely, hinagis na lang yun.
Hindi naman, open naman talaga siya. Pinapatira talaga siya sa labas. Pero he wasn't so confident with that shot dahil pag-release pa lang niya, gusto niya na kunin yung rebound.
That brings San Mig to within 1. Sa karating minuto mahigit na lumilipas sa ating third quarter. Canaleta trying to make up for lost time.
That's why you need this guy on the floor. And it just opens up for Graham for his penetration because he keeps hitting his jumpers.
Canaleta limited to just 6 minutes in quarter number 1 because of 3 personal fouls. Scores his first basket in the third. Actually sa loob, kaldagan ng labanan. And as usual, they will send him to the free throw line.
Yes, they're gonna make him earn his points right now.
Oh, yun yung sinasabi mong dapat yata goaltend.
I didn't see that one.
Ito naman yung sinukli ng Air21.
Ang ganda.
As you mentioned, Coach Jolas, Blakely, a lot of work cut out for him to try and settle down with his free throws.
So when he paused for a little bit on his follow through, mas maganda yung result ng free throw niya. I think that's something that he needs to really work on.
54-51 is the score. Air21 wanting to add to this 3-point lead. 2 minuto lumilipas sa ating second half. Minor on that baseline. Not traffic. Gustong atakin si James. Tutulong pa si Baroka. Minor looking to squeeze it through. Inaabot sa baba si Oji.
What an aggressive move para ito kay Oji Minor. He was attacking actually 3 guys.
Oo nga eh. Inaantay ko yung kick-out pass, inatake pa rin niya eh. Yun ang atapang na tao.
Yeah, minsan pag yung nadadali na lang sa tapang tong yung basketball eh. If you're aggressive and if you're so sure about yourself that you want to go to the basket, sometimes you get rewarded.
Oji Minor makes him pay with 2 free throws. Palik sa 5 ang abante ng Air21. Devon splitting for that leather. Pupunta kay James. Yet to hit a basket here. Malyari to Baroka. Long 2, stepping on the line. Natapik. Neto ni Manuel yung bola. Nauna yung talon sa lundag, ano?
Yun nga. Pero titignan natin si James, hindi pa rin siya nakakaputos dito. And I'm just waiting for that opportunity na sana makakuha si James ng easy basket. Just to start him off.
Blakely to Baroka on that right side. Devons libre ng bahagya. Hop step and puts it up. Couldn't get the bounce. Sa rebound play, merong foul.
Is that his number 4?
Blakely picks up his 3rd personal foul. Na-warningan pa. There's a presenting to that call. Canaleta faking that handoff. Pupunta sila kay Graham. He attacks the baseline. Graham lead up. Right up for James Yap. Manuel, wala. Rebound Blakely. Secures it. 5-on-4. Minor nasa kabilang dulo pa. Blakely against Cortez. Gets it to Malyari. Hesitates. Gets it to the pinapitawan pa ni James yung bola. Minor on the move. Almost lost it. Malyari takes it away. It's gonna be a 5-on-3 now dahil si Graham mabagal din sa pagbaba. Devons inabot pa rin Blakely. Pero pati braso kasama.
And James cannot believe what is really happening to him right now. And he has an opportunity to get a cheap one. Right here. Sa laki ng kamay niya, nadulas pa yung bola.
Hindi mo na maintindihan ano nangyayari, no? Maligno ba? Parang naulam. Parang ayaw sa kanya ng bola. Eh, no? Talaga napapangiwin lang kasi all career long ni James Yap. Ilista mo na yung mga ganun.
Well, that was a wide open shot. So siguro ikaw kaya mo rin ma-shoot yun.
Siguro, makakachamba. 1 of 2 pa ako. Kung ako. 56-51. Uy! Wow! Oh, my! Really purpose here. Air21 really making San Mig pay for not getting back on defense. Lamang na naman sila dito ng 7. Canaleta now with 5 points in the game. Yun yung napauya ko eh. Pero it was still good and the throwdown was spectacular.
It's better than in the replay watching it.
Yan ni Direk Julius Melo as we feature our strong drive of the game brought to you by Photon rather. Kita mo naman, Canaleta with a getaway. Photon strong drive of the game was brought to you by Photon. Empower your business.
That's got to be the highlight of the conference. That's going to be the number one play for a long time.
Grabe, no? Pero alam mong gusto ko, pagka nakakita tayo mga ganyan spectacular play, mga ibang PBA player na nanonood, they wanna top it. They wanna come up with something even better.
How are you gonna top that?
Kailangan magandang dagdag.
So, yung mga players natin dito, yung mga import, kaya siguro, talking about local.
Oy, bukas maglalaro ang Barangay Nebra, may Chris Ellis.
Pwede.
Sino pa ba?
Wala na si Kelly Williams eh.
Oo nga. James Yap being hounded here by OG Minor. James nangatawan. Couldn't sneak it in. Quickly underneath is tagged. That time around, namuwersa na si James. Ayaw nang antayin. Kailangan na niya makuha yung basket niya.
Oh, well, he had the right idea. Para sa akin, you have to attack the basket.
Baka sakaling makarating pa sa free throw line, ano?
Yeah. Yep. Get to the line, get fouled.
Ito naman, kanina pa nakakarating sa free throw line. Kaso, di pa rin pumapasok ang kanya mga tira. Six of 16, make that 6 of 17. 11 mintis na para dito. Kay Marcus Blakely, last time around, 13 mintis, Coach Joe. Ngayon, 11 na. 6 of 17 na.
Oh, that's not good. And ang crucial pa rito is what about down the stretch?
Oh.
Do you give him the basketball? Yeah, of course he's an import. Bibigyan mo siya ng bola, but pag papaulin siya, well, he's gonna make his free throws.
James against Minor, puts it up and in.
That should get him going.
Babasa 5 ang inahabol ng San Mig Coffee. Canaleta had that 5-point cluster earlier on. Couldn't get rid of Devance. Cortez against Baroka, goes to his left side, back to Canaleta. Nino has 6 to work with. Air21's gotta go. Canaleta, naharangan pa rin. 1 to shoot. Wala na outside na ang bola.
Nice individual defense by Joe Devance. Hindi mo inaasahan na makikita mo yung kay Joe, but that time he was able to stop KG one-on-one.
Devance wanting to show Canaleta how it's done. Pasa niya napunta kay James. Up fake, step back jumper, long two. No, Canaleta rebound. Halos 5 minuto lumilipas sa quarter number 3. Cortez trying to sneak it through papunta kay Sena. Canaleta against Blakely on top of the key. Minor attacking James once again. OG to Cortez. The 14-footer is good.
That's what you call a point guard shot. When I went to the States and went to point guard college, yan yung mga tira na pinapagawan din sa mga guards nila. Kasi yung mga 2 steps and then mga floater.
Di ba parating na rin yung bagong clinic mo, yung next clinic mo, Coach?
That'll be in the summer and it's going to be a completely different program. So I'm excited for next year.
Sena whistled for the personal foul. Pangalawa yan para sa kanya. Less than 6.5 natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Baroka had to come all the way out para lang matanggap ang bola. Sena switches out on Baroka. Blakely has Graham on him. Baroka wants to use his speed. Kinatawan niya. Etong si Sena. Blakely underneath. Ayaw pa rin. Blakely ulit. There you go. Finally, Marcus Blakely letting out a yell. Dahil sa wakas 3-point play opportunity. Hindi 2 free throws. At least, meron ng 2 points na nakapasok niya.
And you know what was the difference there? He missed a couple of shots, but the third one, he gathered himself. Okay, and bumalansi siya ng konti and then went up.
60-55. Airball? Airball pa yung free throw, Coach Joe. Yun lang.
If there's one thing siguro na mas magagawa mo na mas maganda kay Blakely ngayon is siguro hindi ka naman siguro maging airball. Ano?
Yun lang ang marunong ako, free throw. Pag may kalaban na, wala na. Oh! Air21 trying to go backdoor papunta kay Graham. At inaamin naman niya kay Cortez na late yung dating niya.
That's the second time that they had that back pick set up for Graham, and the passes were not just accurate.
Devans looks to drop it off. Natapik palabas ang bola. Neto San Mig within 5 points. Although they have struggled almost the last 2 quarters, Coach Joe, they have kept it close.
You're talking about San Mig
San
Coffee?
Mig, diba?
But San Mig Coffee was pretty much dominating not really dominating, but leading the whole first half until the second quarter. But now, this game has been really controlled by Air21. Oh, he missed KG right there on the left side.
Graham, okay lang to. 2 points pa rin yun.
May mga import talaga na ganun minsan once they get the ball, they have decided that I'm gonna shoot it no matter what.
May tapa-oo.
kahit may libil dun sa kabila.
Nagsuot ng tapa-oo.
Tapa-oo, yun ba yung piring sa kabayo?
Yun. Devans gets those 2 right back. Balik sa 5 ang inahabol dito ng San Mig Coffee.
Ngayon ko lang narinig yung word na yung tapa-oo na yun. Yeah.
Minor with the leather. Gets it over to Canaleta. Hinahanap na naman si Graham. Malyari trying to keep in front of him. He launches a 3. No, Sena underneath keeps this possession alive. Mike Cortez will reset the attack. Wala po 5 minuto na titira sa ating third quarter. DJ Simon trying to keep an eye on Cortez. Canaleta will offer the pick. 8 to shoot para si Air21. Cortez in the lane. Using the left hand. Walang umubra. Malyari clears it. Pushes it hard. Malyari stopping. Feeding Blakely. Depensa ng Air21. Nakababara naman kagad. Blakely in traffic. Babalik siya sa free throw line.
Well, Blakely went up against Sena and 2 guys who were helping him out. And there's just no reason for Sena to foul Blakely on that situation.
Trying to pick up Marcus Blakely here. Sinasalubong agad siya ng palakpakan, trying to egg him on as he misses his 13th of the game, Coach Jolas.
You kind of what's the word? Medyo namamangha ka ng konti sa mga misses niya because he misses short, he misses long, he misses right, he misses left.
So you know he's trying to adjust, Coach Joe. Nakikita mo dahil iba-iba yung pinupuntahan ng bola.
Yun na nga eh. Tapos the shots that he makes naman, swak na swak.
Hindi makapagtinda ng t-shirt si Coach Richard lately. Basagan t-shirt business.
Baka ito na talaga yung nangyayari doon. Baka nahahawas ni Coach Richard.
Yun na nga. Alexi using the flyby against Canaleta. Overshoots though. Shot clock going off. Action continues. Arboleda zigzagging a pass to Canaleta. Nino attacking Malyari. The jump hook. No good, pero merong foul.
There's just no way for anyone can stop that post-up by KG.
He's got the footwork and he's got the length.
Yeah, he's got the length and he's got the shot. Ang ganda ng touch ni KG, inside, outside.
Canaleta at the line for 2 shots. So, as we take a look at this break zone of power rebound. Yun talagang above everybody. And to see Marcus Blakely, brought to you by Rexona Man, with 50% more long-lasting protection, so you can do more.
KG's been in the league for a long time now, siguro mga 8 years, 10 years, and he's bounced around from teams. So with his kind of talent and skill set, parang nagtataka nga rin bakit siya palagi tinitrain.
We've always we've always known about his explosiveness, consistency, naging kulang niya as PJ Simon gets those 2 points. Pero dito sa Air21, yung mas madalas na nagpo-produce siya kaysa doon sa hindi katulad na nasa ibang team siya.
Kasi inaasahan na siya eh. Doon sa ibang teams na pinaglalaroan siya, isa lang siya sa mga players na ginagamit doon. So ngayon, binigyan na siya ng role talaga ni Coach Franz, and after getting that big contract, well, dapat mag-reduce din siya.
Graham pushes the Air21 lead back up to 7 points. What a performance once again by Zach Graham. Not tapering off mula last year, ano?
Ang ganda pa rin na nilalaro.
37 mahigit yata average dito ng nakaraang taon dito rin sa Governor's Cup. Hindi na makapaniwala itong mga big men ng Air21 na nabibigyan sila pa. Yung activity kasi itong Blakely doon sa ilalim, aabutin at aabutin siya. Timeout muna para dito sa Air21 Express. TV timeout to with 2:41 remaining in the third. Magbabalik po kami. The Inares Center in Antipolo, hinahanap na po natin. Hinahanap yan ang ating mga ulala, mahal na masa fans of the day. Mula sa masarap, malaman, mura at convenient kasi easy to open ulalam, ready to eat ulam. Para sa masa, mahal na masa, ulalam, 15 pesos lang. 66-59, San Mig down by 7. Marcus Blakely at the free throw line, and it's always an adventure pag nandyan siya. At least yun, dumakli sa rin. Kanina yun po eh. Blakely gets the bounce on the second, 7 of 22 shooting. Kung tinignan niya yung paa niya, no? Kasi siya nakapwesto. Parang dito dapat, dito yung sakto.
Yeah, you can see the difference with the first miss niya, first free throw, second one. I don't know, hindi niya lang ma-repeat yung motion ng free throw niya.
66-60. Air21 by 6. Graham gustong dagdagan. Stopped on his tracks by Maliksi. Nice move to shoot, Coach Jonas. I am sorry.
And plus a foul.
Wow. Yung unang move na i-stop, we gotta see that again.
That was a big time move by
Yung unang move na i-stop, ginamitan ng dalawang dribble lang, crossover, step back. Pasok yung tres, may kasama pang foul.
And it's frustrating for you as a defender. You've done everything you can to stop this guy, showing you all the moves, and they're breaking his ankle. That's a difficult move.
Wow. Zach Graham, definitely incredible. 32 puntos na, Coach Jolas.
And right now you can see the look in his face that it seems like nobody can stop him.
He has surpassed his 31-point performance nung nakaraan. Yan na nga ba yung kinakatakot ng coaching staff ng Saturday? Last year nga daw, 45 ginawa nito sa kanila. His PBA career high is actually 51.
And right now, the way he's going, well, he might get to that. But you cannot really fault Maliksi there on that one-on-one defense. He defended him really well.
Everything you're supposed to.
And I want to be embarrassed if I'm defending this guy as good as he is.
Blakely,
Graham.
Finally, binalik niya nga yung posisyon ng paa niya sa kanina. Splits pa rin ang resulta. Siyang na ang abante rito ng Air21. Meta-meta ng bola. Blakely on him. They go to Graham once again. Easy. Looking to take it to the rack. Nice fake. Arboleda underneath. Battling. Arboleda puts it up. Wala. Last touch, Ribes.
Apat yung kalaban ni Willie Arboleda dun sa loose ball na yun. Siya pa yung player na nakakuha ng bola.
Canaleta pulls the trigger. Nino Canaleta stretches this lead to a dozen points. 73-61. A minute and 27 remaining in this third quarter. Coach Tim Cone may one-on-one na dito kay Marcus Blakely bago pa sila pumasok doon sa huddle of this timeout. It's gonna be a full timeout para sa San Mig Coffee. Back inside the Antipolo or the Inares Center here in Antipolo, kung saan itong si Nino Canaleta has given us a little bit of everything. Kaya naman lumamang na ng 12 ang Air21. Kanina yung spectacular slam, tapos ito namang 3-pointer niya over Marcus Blakely. Blakely giving him the space, kaya siguro nasermo na ni Coach Tim.
Yeah, and it's probably in their, no, I'm sure it's in the scouting report about what you want this guy to do. Because he cannot catch and shoot. So he's got to stay in his space and make him drive. Siguro yun sinasabi ni Coach Tim going to the timeout. And where do you see a coach would get into his import's face and tell him something? Well, Tim has a reputation already. I mean, he's been in the league for so long already. So siguro nandiyan na rin yung respeto ng mga
Oo,
sa kanya.
pagka ba naman si Coach Timko na hindi nirespeto, may problema ka na, no? 73-61. San Mig down by 12. Baroka races down the floor. Custodio keeping in step with him. PJ Simon ang didiskarte dito. Maliksi against Custodio now. Couldn't get the space. 5 segundo sa shot clock na titira para sa San Mig Coffee. Maliksi runs into trouble. Traveling ang resulta, no? Aline asking for a foul.
He was asking for the hand check, and there's been a lot of legit complaints na nakikita sa mga players na daming hand check na hindi tinatawag.
1 minuto na lang natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Graham may tanga ng bola. Easy over to Arboleda. Graham tracking on the baseline. They go over to Easy. Graham pops out. Easy takes it inside. 4 to shoot para sa Air21. Graham's gotta go to the shoot. Di ba paa yung tumama sa bola?
Yun ang tinatawag na supalpal ng paa.
Grabe. Pero yung angulo nakakover sa rep, hindi nakita eh.
Well, hindi naman intentional din yung supalpal niya ng paa eh. So pag tinamaan ng paa yung bola, pag hindi intentional, they're gonna let it go.
Graham gets a breather. Itong huling 35 seconds ng third, including the quarter break. Napahingay siya ni Coach Franz. Blakely egged on to take the three. Marcus Blakely lights it up!
Please tell me, why can you make a 3-point shot and not make your free throw from 15 feet?
Baka dapat doon na lang mag-free throw. Di ba mas okay yun? 29 puntos na para dito kay Marcus Blakely.
Explain it to me, explain it to me.
Custodio shake and bake. 14 seconds remaining in this third quarter. San Mig can offer the last possible attempt. Easy now toes the line with Blakely. Marcus attacks, is fouled once again. This will be free throw number para dito kay Blakely.
Free throw number a lot.
Grabe, no?
And watching Blakely right here in the first 3 quarters, it is an exhausting kind of game what he plays. Napakahirap, napapagod ako panoorin siya eh.
So, free throw number 25 is missed. Free throw number 26 is coming up para dito kay Blakely. Can you believe it? Third quarter pa lang tayo, ganong karaming free throw na na-attempt nito.
26 and then 1 quarter to go and he might make another 10 or 12 attempts again, 10 or 12. So he's gonna end up with how many? 35.
9 of 26 na ito si Blakely. Tapos may miscue pang Air21. Apologize kagad si paring Winnie. Sa bench ng Air21 with only 0.8 of a second remaining. Pwede pang lumakaw na makanakaw dito ha. Ang San Mig Coffee. Tinawag ko si Baroka dahil siya na yung original na nandoon. Blakely for 3. Marcus Blakely with a bailout Hail Mary.
That's what you can do if you don't think about the things that you do, like shooting and free throw shooting or 3-point shot.
Looks good, and the referees concur. Take a look at this catch and shoot. No time remaining, 8 tenths to go. Inihagis na lang. Sinagot naman yung dasal ni Marcus Blakely. 75-68 will be our score at the end of the first 36 minutes of action. 12 minuto pa natitira. Kahit katakot-takot na free throw na ang naimintis nito ni Marcus Blakely, he more than made up for it via those 2 late threes in that third quarter, and that has brought San Mig to win within just 7 points, Coach Ella.
All the more, it's more puzzling Maguna. Hindi siya makashoot ng free throw na malapit, pero nakakashoot siya ng 3-point shot.
And he has done a little bit, or actually a whole lot of everything para dito sa San Mig Coffee to keep them within striking distance of Air21. Mag-umarchan po, kasama natin si Coach Jojo Lastimosa. Kasama ang buong puwersa ng Sports 5 nandirito ngayon sa Antipolo City. Paghatid namin sa inyo ng ating PBA Sabado nights. Both teams looking for their first win of the tournament as we take a look at the numbers. 2 of 3 from deep. Kaso 9 of 26 dun sa mas malapit.
So, titiro na lang ako ng tres. Pero puro naman ng mga emergency yung mga tira niya ng tres. One is beating the shot clock or the buzzer, and the other one is umatras yung player sa kanya ng 10 feet.
Maliksi, kasama si Defense, Blakely, Rivas, and Baroka, nanakawan siya ng bola. Sino pa? Eh di yung snatcher na si paring Winnie Arboleda. Sama ni paring Winnie, itong sina Sharma, Custodio, Isip, and Graham. Isip has 7 to work with, trying to decide what to do. Now he attacks itong si Rivas. Isip goes to the baseline, naipit, 2 to shoot. Isip's got to put it up, couldn't bail him out. Naputokan na nga sila ng 24. Kanina pag umaatake si Blakely sa loob, pinapaul na lang para mag-free throw. Baka pag tumira ng 3, dapat foul din lang.
Pwede. Yeah, of course. Sa kanila talaga, gusto nila patirahin na siya sa labas because alam nila na hindi naman siya ganun kagalingan sa labas.
They can live with it, no? Lamang pa rin naman dito ng 7 ang Air21. About Nino Cañaleta. Papahinga sa ngayon, pero he has come to life in that third quarter. 6 na minuto nilaro ng first half because of foul trouble. They exploded for 10 in the third frame. Custodio may tangan. Canaleta pinalitan yan. Pupunta muna sila kina Arboleda. Where will the offense come from? Offense ba ang usapan? Graham, walang problema. Wow.
You've seen everything, the three-point shot, the multiple moves, the floater, and that's Zach Graham to you and paano mo siya pipigilin?
At kung yung ibang import throughout the first few games of this tournament, binabanggit nyo kahit kagabi, ano, na nauubusan pagdating ng fourth quarter si Graham, parang walang ganung problema.
Mukhang kondisyon to player na to. And then, I think he's already playing in his second game. So, usually, ang nangyayari dyan sa mga players or sa mga imports, so first game talaga napakahirap.
30-second timeout requested here by Coach Tim Cone as we remind everybody na masusubaybayan na ang PBA sa Action TV International. Sa Middle East po via Orbit Showtime Network, sa Europe naman via OSN TV tomorrow, at sa Guam via MCV Broadband. Sabihan na ninyo ang inyong mga kamag-anak na abangan ang mga aksyon na labanan ng PBA, pati na rin ng UFL sa Action TV International. 77-68 siyamang abante rito ng Air21, sabay pressure in the backcourt pa, Coach Joe.
Baka ito na yung makikita natin. Alam ko na ang reason bakit lumang sila sa second quarter is yung zone trap nila. Hindi mo na binabalik ni Coach Franz yan. Siguro, pag dumating na tingin sa San Mig Coffee, baka ibalik na ulit nila yung
gagamitin at diin, ano? As Baroka misses the one-hander. Look at Graham. Static rebound galing kay Zach. Graham with the leather. Sharma puts it up. Case para kay Carlo. Blakely, pasa papunta kay Devance. JD loses it to Custodio. The life of the party. Trapped on that baseline. Isip muna may tangan ng bola. Custodio na naman ang atake. Bonifacio now has seconds. Isip nakasil. Foul whistle on Alain Maliksi.
I thought Isip was in the paint for about 10 seconds there. And then nung finally binigay yung bola, tumawag ng foul yung referee kay Maliksi.
Daming natanim mo. Graham maglalabas ng bola, hinihingi ulit kay Custodio. Pag inbound pa lang, give it back, give it back. Basang-basa natin, ano yung sinasabi ni Zach Graham. Custodio on the move, out to Sharma. He puts up the long one. Graham underneath. Bumabaki Blakely. James back on the floor. Picks up speed, out to Malyari. Attacking the baseline. Alex goes reverse.
Transition baskets. And ito si James, gusto niya sanang atakihin yun, pero nakita si Malyari na mas libre siya dun sa kanan.
Barely 3 minutes into the final frame. Graham in traffic. Nilamo na siya ng depensa doon. Malyari looking for Blakely. Easy on him. Blakely bounces to Devance. Natapikan. James for three. No. Arboleda Arboleda surveys the floor and will try and slow things down. And request ng timeout si Coach Franz Pumaren with 8:39 remaining in this game. 30-second variety requested by Air21.
Hindi natin napansin na si Olsen pala nandun na sa San Mig Coffee.
Yeah, he got moved to the San Mig Coffee bench
And
part of the
it's,
coaching staff.
and it's strange to seeing him naka-long sleeves saka naka-tie din.
With the San Mig franchise, which used to be BMEG, which used to be Coney Island, and which actually used to be Pure Foods.
Right.
Ayun, kahit ikaw, di ba? Dito lang bago ka nag-class ka.
Yes, 3 years ako sa Pure Goods. The first contract that I signed was for 3 years. And believe it or not, nakita ko yung original contract.
Oo,
On a bond paper.
Pwede nating, sa
Typewritten.
paper lang,
Bond paper, typewritten.
pwede natin padala sa Smithsonian yun.
Yun na nga eh. Gusto ko nga ipang-frame tapos i-ano sa Hall of Fame eh. Wala naman.
Pwede ba matanong yung details?
Ipakita ko na lang sa'yo.
Yan, okay. Ito ang Air21, pinlano nila. Ito susunod na opensiba, ayaw na nila na mag-threaten pa itong San Mig Coffee. They want to take their hearts out right here, right now. Graham off the weave. Pull up, no good. Rivas lost it. Custodio recovers that ball. Bonifacio dropping it off to Graham for the reverse.
What a pass by Bournemouth.
79-70, Air21 back up by 9. Devons looking for James Yap. Arboleda on him. James looking to attack. Out to Malyari for 3. No. Rivas with a rebound. The putback is good. Air21 wanting to add to the 7-point lead. Wala na pong 8 minuto natitira dito sa Antipolo. Graham cradling that leather. Attacking Blakely. Graham down the middle. Nakita niyo, dalawa yung kumuyod. Biglang pagsawsaw niya, nawala na yung bola. As we take another look at that beautiful pass from Custodio to Graham to get them those 2 points from earlier on. Arboleda, naghahanap ng papasahan. Gets it back over sa bagong balik na si Canaleta. Canaleta launches it. Yap picks it up. Yap against Custodio. Back out to Malyari. Uy, si Ponferrada pinasok ni Coach Tim Cone. Malyari to the other rookie. Nakita si Devons. Nice play. Grabe hugot ni Coach Tim, ha? Bigla na lang pinasok si Ponferrada with just over 7 minutes remaining.
Yeah, yun na nga eh. And he's looking for somebody from the 5 position who could produce for him.
Pabasa 5, abante ng Air21. Arboleda on the move. Pulls up from the baseline. Overshoots. Easy. Picks it up mula sa tapik ni Canaleta.
They gotta get that rebound. Ang ganda na ng defense ng San Mig Coffee, but you know what? You cannot finish your defensive sequence kung hindi mo makuha yung rebound.
Alang yung una para kay Mark Isip as Cortez makes his way back into this game. Pinalitan etong si Arboleda. EC takes care of the second. Good enough for a 6-point lead para sa Air21. Ponferrada, hinahanap si Yap. Custodio on him. James couldn't get the space. Offensive foul whistled on Devons. Yung timing, Coach Joe.
Yeah, and sometimes
Oy, nanakaw pa Air21! Oh, but Blakely is there to save it.
Gano'n kabilis to si Blakely. Tayo na, takal natin a wide open layup. Oh, excuse me.
Siya lang ang nag-iisang naka-recover, ano?
Yun ang nga eh.
Yap over to Devons. Ponferrada at the post. Nowhere to go. He gets his own miss.
A shade of Mark Pingre's tenacity there for Ponferrada. That's what they miss right now.
Yun.
That tenacity of Mark Pingre's both ends of the floor.
And this is the closest San Mig has come in a long, long while. Pero si Graham, gustong burahin yan. Graham gets the basket. May kasama pang foul.
So he cannot be denied on that sequence. Ito si Graham.
Ito yung kaninang recovery. Tama naman gaano kalayo nang galing yung Blakely to block that attempt. Pero si Ponferrada, no, nagpapakasakuragi nga dito sa ating PBA Sabado Nights. Graham though misses the bonus. Matapos siya ma-foul sa sequence na yan. So nasa San Mig na po ang bola.
Well, crucial situation for both teams, especially for Air21. And now they're in a zone position, zone defense, because they have failed the last game. Strongly.
Blakely cleans up the Malyari miss, and San Mig is back within 4. Cortez trying to settle down the Express. Custodio di discarte against Yap with 10 to work with. Bonbon looking to take Yap off the dribble. Jumps a pass out to Canaleta. 5 to shoot para sa Air21. Canaleta.
Hindi pa kahawig yung Ponferrada si Mark Mingus. Kung mabibigla ka na ng konti, medyo makapalan ng konti si Ponferrada eh. Pero the height, the build, even the hair.
Pwede, no? 2 to shoot. Graham's gotta go. Sila ng 24.
And I will not be surprised if Coach Tim will stay with Ponferrada hanggang dito sa dulo ng game na to.
Yes, definitely pump some life into their ball game right now on this rainy Saturday night. Wala na pong 5 minuto natitira. Malyari recovers out to Blakely. Nakita na naman sa ilalim si Ponferrada. Nice! San Mig now within 2. Pressure is on Air21. Coach Franz Pumaran wanting to map out this next offensive with 4:43 remaining in this game. Full timeout requested to make that a 30 para sa Air21. As we take another look at that Ponferrada move from underneath. Very patient, Coach.
Yeah, we see the footwork there of Ponferrada. He's a rookie, right? Yeah, and you see the maturity in his footwork.
San Mig Coffee got another stop and is now looking to tie this game, maybe take the lead with a 3. Malyari, chance to Tia. Big game against Pinor. Closes that leather. Graham to Cortez. Nakita pa si Pinor. Cortez is there for the slick back. And that stops the bleeding para sa Air21. Matapos sila matatag yung biggest lead of the game na 12 puntos. Now score sila 19-9.
Well, it has been a total struggle either for James Sapp. The play before that, he lost the ball and eventually led to a fast break point for us Air21. And now wide open 3, not making it. And, he's still shaking his head.
Canaleta attacking Simon at that post. Tutulong si Ponferrada. Canaleta spins away. You gotta give it though to Coach Tim Cone. Second game pa lang ng kanilang kampanya dito, pero he is sticking with his superstar. Big game James Yap, still hoping that he snaps out of this funk.
Well, let's just Coach Tim. It's typical Coach Tim. He will stick to his starters, to his superstars. Dahil hanggat kailangan niya talaga na mailabas ni James yung game niya, and they're gonna need him down the stretch.
As we remind everybody na makakapanood na din ang PBA sa pinakabagong channel sa Pay TV. Ito po ang Hyper. Please check with your local cable operators for availability. 86-80 back-to-back hits by Air21 gives them a more comfortable 6-point lead. Ano kaya ang isusuklit ng San Mig Coffee?
Well, this is the shot that I think is the most unstoppable shot in the PBA. The turnaround, fadeaway shot of KG.
Malyari looking to attack etong si Cortez. Alex looking for James. Minor extending out. Pupunta sila kay Simon. PJ against Canaleta. Going to the left. Puta pa inabot kay Nino. Rebound Blakely. 2 to shoot. Couldn't bail him out. Canaleta clears it para sa Air21. Cortez gets it across. Wala na pong 3 minuto natitira. Air21 looking to extend this 6-point lead. Walang receiver. Hinihingi ni Canaleta. James now on him. Nino puts his head down. Nino against 2. Out to Cortez. 1 to shoot. Cortez fading away. No. Rebound Blakely. Blakely zigzagging his way against Manuel is fouled.
It's only a 6-point ball game, Magoo, and this is gonna wind up to a game kung sino yung makastop ng mga crucial stops and who can make the big baskets.
Ponferrada, pinagpahinga na ni Joe Devance. Malyari, pinalitan din ni Baroka. Devance with a pick. Baroka lost his dribble. Taken away by Manuel. The muscle man looking to outsplit everybody. Bothered by Baroka though.
Well, give credit to Baroka also for not quitting on that play. Alam niya na siya nagkamali, so dapat na siya yung bumalik dun sa depensa na yun.
Wala na pong 2 kalahati natitira sa ating PBA Sabado nights. Live on IBC 13. Canaleta na naman. Air21 going exclusively to Nino. Out to Cortez para 3.
And Air21 is exploiting the matchup of KG. Kahit na sino pumunta kay KG, now James Jeff is taking him. And that was the reason why Mike Cortez was open.
San Mig is down by 9. Desperation time. Baroka recovers. Gets it to Simon. He gustong bumawi ng 3. Di makakuha. Graham for the board. Nakita si Minor. All alone. Oji with a touchdown.
What a wind-up para sa Air21.
Timeout muna. Ni-request dito ng San Mig Coffee. A minute and 37 to try and make up 11 points. Air21 clicking. Here in Antipolo, they are pushing all the right buttons. They are getting the stops. And they are rewarded with easy baskets dito sa kabilang dulo. Patuloy ang ating pagtutok dito sa ikatlong araw ng Governor's Cup ng 2013 PBA season. Nino Canaleta, bida na naman sa ating Photon Strong Drive of the game. Photon Strong Drive of the game was brought to you by Photon. Empower your business. So it's gonna be up to the rest of the high flyers this weekend para habulin kung yun nga ang number 1 o makakabasag pa sila. Tandaan natin, may Chris Ellis bukas at si Chapit Aguilar nga pala bago lipat sa Barangay Neva. If he plays, baka mabura din yan. Pero before yan, Barako Bull kontra Meralco Bolts. Bago yung pakpakang Barangay Nebra at Petron. The PBA will reschedule games on September 7 and 15 at the Inares Center in Antipolo to other dates and venues. The Commissioner and Mayor Junjun Inares agreed that the safety, security, and convenience of the teams, players, media, TV panelists, and Coach Jojo Lastimosa will be better served in other venues at this time due to the temporary relocation of the Mayor's official staff at the Inares Gym premises. The official revised schedule will follow shortly para hindi magalit si Coach Jolas.
Hindi ako magagalit, nagugulat lang ako.
Okay.
Kasi hindi tayo doon pumasok sa mga usual rooms natin kasi may renovation nga sa municipal hall nila.
Etong San Mig Coffee in danger of going down 0-2 sa ating Governor's Cup. Tandaan natin, siyam na laro lang to. They go for the quick 2. Baroka current deliver daw. Baroka, ayaw pa rin. Minores si Jobo. Napatalbog niya sa tuhod ni Baroka yung bola.
There's going to be a lot of video for San Mig Coffee right now, and maybe not so much on the video but more on the mental side of the game, on how they want to be as a team dahil nakikita natin hindi ganun ka-fluid yung offense nitong San Mig Coffee.
Cortez looking to put the last nail on the coffin. Graham keeps this alive and wisely. Air21 will waste away the time. So after that opening assignment loss, actually opening game loss for the Cubs Cup last Wednesday, natalo sila sa Global Port. Air21 looks like they will bounce back in a huge way. Look at Vic Manuel, ayaw pa rin.
Well, Air21 was just destroying San Mig Coffee dito sa rebounding.
Is it just Pingris that San Mig is missing o may iba pang kulang na ingredient dyan?
Well, yun na nga, sinasabi nga natin si Pingris kasi brings a lot to the table. And not so much about his scoring. We know that he can score, but more on his defensive intensity and his charisma in the game. And you would say na, well, Pingris right now is really the most valuable player para sa San Mig Coffee.
Makikita mo nga, no?
And we
Ebidensya.
felt that, Magu, you felt that during the Gilas FIBA Championship.
At yun nga magiging ebidensya natin dyan sa makikipagtalo, magiging 0 to nga kay San Mig Coffee sa
Yeah, and they're still
Samurai.
trying to pile up points, Magu, because you might need this extra points in situations where magkaroon tayo or yung mga magkaroon ng tayo dito sa end ng conference.
Baka nga magkakailanganin sa quotient yan, ano? As this ball game is now over, 93-82 is your final score. Air21 bounces back in a huge way, Coach Jolas. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Matapos silang matalo sa Global Port. At ito si Coach Richard, gusto nata makipag-away. Hindi, nakikipagbiroan lang. 93-82 is your final score. Kami po ni Coach Jolas magbabalik. Has bounced back and has barged into the win column dito sa Governor's Cup. Coach Jolas, that is a huge win para dito sa Express. San Mig is in trouble. They have just a handful of days to try and get things together. August 21, next game nila.
You know nga, it's a huge win for 821 dahil it's a good bounce back game para sa kanila, and San Mig Coffee was trying to bounce back also from this game, pero hindi na nangyari sa kanila yun. And it's also a big win for 821 dahil it was San Mig Coffee and one of the favorites para sa conference na to.
Silipin muna natin sino ang ating best player of the game, Coach Jo.
Well, none other than Zach Graham. An all-around game para this Zach Graham, 38 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. And a lot of fantastic moves. One here against Maliksi, a 3-point shot plus a foul.
Zach Graham, definitely the scoring machine that we all knew. Nagbalik na nga dito sa Govs Cup. Barako Bull kontra Meralco Bolts. Bukas po alas 4 ng hapon. Susundan na Salpukang Petron Blaze Boosters at Barangay Nebra San Miguel. San Mig August 21 versus Global Port. Ang Air21 August 25 versus Barako Bull. So that'll do it for us inside the Inaris Center. Sa ngalan ni Coach Jojo Lastimosa, ni Direk Julius Melo, producer nating si Alder Almo. Magumargin po, nagpapasalamat sa inyo po nanonood. Till tomorrow, this has been a Sports 5 production of the PBA on IBC.